Hi guys, hope you're well. This is Mr. Richard, the Innovative Minds tutor. So in this video, we are going to work with said equations. Yes, said equations, grade 11. Okay, said equations, grade 11. All right. Okay, let's. If you're new to the channel, what are you waiting for? Let's do the right thing. One, two, three. Let's subscribe and don't forget to like and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I drop a new video. Right, first thing first here, guys, we are working with the said equation. When you're given such said equation, this is what you should do. To get rid of a root, square both sides. You're going to square both sides. So remember, we need to get rid of a root. So the root will cancel the square there. So we are left with 5 minus x. Then you square the first here. If yes, or you can expand this. Square the first term, which is, it will be x squared. The power multiplies everything. 2 times x times 1, that will be 2x, right? Then square the last term. 1 squared, that will be 1. Right. So from here, we need to collect the like terms. So it will be x squared plus 2x. Okay. Take negative x to the other side. It becomes positive x. Take you're going to take 5 to the other side. It becomes 1 minus 5 equated to 0. Okay. So from here, this is what you should do. Add the like terms. 2x plus x, that will be 3x, and 1 minus 5, that will be minus 4, equated to 0. Then remember, this is a quadratic equation or a trinomial, so we need to factorize. Factors of x squared, it's x and x. Factors of 4 that give us 3, it's 4 and 1. What about the signs? Is the last term, it's negative, the sign will be different. Here we are going to have positive, here you're going to have minus 1, right? 4 minus 1, that's 3, that's 3. 4 times negative 1, that's 4. 100% correct. Then we have to equate everything by 0. X plus 4 equated to 0, or x minus 1 equated to 0. So making x the subject, take 4 to the other side, it will change the sign, becomes negative. Since 1 is negative, it will become positive. Okay, then the last part here, when you are here, guys, you need to check for validation. So to check for validation, this is what you should do. Go back to the original equation. Let's place negative 4 here. 5 minus negative 4, that will be positive 9. Square root of 9, that's 3. But when we place negative 4 here, negative 4 plus 1, that's negative 3. So they are not equal because this one is negative and this one is positive. So this is not applicable. Okay, let's try plugging 1 there. Let's plug 1. When we plug 1, 5 minus 1, we know that's 4. Square root of 4, that's 2. But 1 plus 1, it's 2. So definitely, this is the solution. So in this case, there's no solution. You could write no solution. Or you could write just NA, not applicable. The second set equation that they can ask you in an examination, this is the type where it involves a fraction. And you can see there are similar roots in them. Similar square roots. So what can we do in this case? You can find an LCD and work out this, but I prefer that let us use a quicker way will be let's try using a K method. So let K be, oh, you can use any variable. Some can use B, K, whatever. So this will be 2x plus 5, right? Let root this be k. So we are going to have k, and negative 3 all over k is equals to negative 2. So this is the same as k all over 1. Then the LCD here will be k. Then remember 1 times k, it's k. Then let's cross. This will be k squared. 1 times 3, that will be minus 3. I'm using a cross method. Then we can multiply both sides by k here. Can multiply both sides by k. So this and this k and k, they cancel. Then we're left with k squared minus 3, which is equals to negative 2k. Then take 2k to the other side, it becomes positive 2k minus 3 equated to 0. So from here, we could factorize, right? Could factorize, equated to everything to 0. So since it's negative, here the signs will be different. So what are we going to have? We're going to have k plus 3 and k minus 1. 3 minus 1, we know that's 2, and 3 times negative 1, that's 2. Okay, so equate everything to 0 there. When we transpose k will be minus 3, and transpose 1, it will be positive 1. Minus 1 will be positive 1. So we go back where we said let k, where there's k, now we place this. We now have negative 3 root 2x plus 5. Oh, we cannot have a negative root. This cannot be equal to a negative. So this is non-applicable. So let's plug 1. So we are going to have 1 plus 1 is equals to root 2x plus 5 in this case. Then we could square both sides to get rid of square root, remember. So this will be 1, and we'll be left with 2x plus 5. Remember that the root and the 2 cancel each other. Then take 5 to that side. 1 minus 5, that will be minus 4, equated to 2x. Then divide, how many times does 2 goes into 4? It goes 2 times. Then we have x equals to negative 2. You can check this. If you check this, you can see that it's valid. So this is the solution in this case. So let's go to the last question. The last question requires us to also, it's a third equation. So to make things easier, you could take 3 to the other side. When you take 3 to the other side, it becomes minus 3. Take negative root x to the other side, it becomes positive root x minus 1. Then you can square both sides. You can square both sides to make life easier. Then you square the first term, it will be x squared. This power, multiply everything. 2 times x times 3, that will be minus 6x there. That will be minus 6x. Okay, then square the last term, that will be positive 9. Remember the root and the square, they cancel each other. We are left with x minus 1. Okay, so we should collect the like terms. X squared minus 6x. Take x to the other side, it will be minus x plus 9 plus take negative 1 plus 1 equated to 0. So this will be x squared minus 5x, 7x, sorry for that, integers, 7x plus 10 equated to 0. So plus 10, we have x squared minus 7x plus 10. Then let's factorize this. Let's try to factorize this. Factors of x squared is x. Factors of 10, that give us 7. That will be 5 and 2. So in this case, we're going to have 5 and 2 equated to 0. What is interesting, guys, here, since it's remember, since it's positive 10, the signs will be the same. So we'll have same signs here. They will take a middle number sign, which is negative here. So we are going to have minus and a minus, which is true. Negative 5 minus 2, that will be negative 7. And negative 5 times negative 2, that will be positive 10. Then equating everything to 0, this will be x minus 5 is equated to 0, or x minus 2 equated to 0. Then that makes x is equals to 5, or that makes x is equals to 2. Okay, then we can check for validation. Lastly, it will be a validation path. Let's plug in, let's start by plugging 5 here. When we plug in 5, okay, minus root 5 minus 1 there, that give us 3, okay. But does 5 give us, when we plug it here, it doesn't give us 5. Okay, it gave us 3 here, which is already equal to this, so it's valid. It's valid, this one. Let's try 2. Okay, 2 root, okay, 2 minus 1 there. Oh, that gave us 1. That gave us 1, and that's 3. So this is not applicable. This is not applicable there. So this is not applicable. So in this case, we could say this. It's no solution. There is no solution, or you could say no solution. There's no solution, or you could say not applicable in this case. Okay. Hope you find this video useful. We were looking at third equations, grade 11, but also the grade 12, they can also benefit from this video. And people who are willing to learn mathematics can also benefit from this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Remember, we love you.